Welcome back to Next Gen Dev. In this video, we'll learn about how to take inputs in Golang. Inputs basically allows user to interact with your code. For example, if you want your user to enter their age or enter their name, so that you could show them a specific content according to their needs. So for all these things, we need to have some sort of functionality that would allow user to input their needs. So in order to take input, we have a scanner package, sorry, a scan package from FMT package. Wait, let me show you. So first, let's print something. Just print something like enter enter your name. Okay? And then we need to create a variable on which we'll store this name. So let's create that. So var name, and it would be of type string because names are string. Now what we have to do is we have to use a scanln package from FMT. So scanln package basically what it does it scans the whatever input has been given to the terminal and it stores in the variable, but it takes the address of that variable. So if we want to store whatever there is an input inside the name variable, we need to provide the address of the name variable. And in any programming language, if you want to provide an address of a variable, you just add an ampersand or whatever you say this and symbol in front of the variable. So this will basically convert this name variable to its address, whatever the hexadecimal code of its address is there, and then it will store it to it. So let us print something. So yeah, now let's use println this time, or printf. Yeah. Your name has percentile v characters. I need to provide that percentile v value. So in order to calculate any length of any string or any collection, I have already told you we have that len keyword. Inside this len keyword, we could pass the name. Now let's execute this. Go run go and see it asks me to enter something. So let's enter something like Andrew. Well, I think so. As you can see, Andrew has 6 characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could also add something else. See, it has 4 characters, so it is dynamic, and the user can interact to your program. So this is how you could take input in Golang. For the next part of this video, we are creating a small lottery game, which will include all the logic that we have studied in previous videos, such as if-else or taking input or storing it into a variable. So get ready for that. And before going to the next part, I highly recommend you to please watch the previous videos as well. So let's get started. So in this lottery game, we will have a lottery value and we'll ask a user to input their own value. Then we'll compare the difference of the lottery value with the user input value. If the difference between them is less than or equal to 50, then they will win $100. If it is between 50 to 100, then they will win $50. And if it is more than that, then they will lose. This is the basic lottery game which we'll be coding here. Also, in this video, we are using if else, we are using math package, and we are using basic logical and comparison operator. I'll give you a brief explanation of that, so no need to worry about it. Let's first, print something. So println welcome to our game. Just for a basic interface thing. Then after that, we need to create first the constant lottery variable. Let us assume any random number like 250, and then we need a variable that would store the user input. So user input variable, and again we need to define this because we are not taking it here. So it would be of type integer. And after that, what we have to do is we have to store the user input into this value, into this variable. So again, I have told you how to do that in the first section of this video. First, let me print something. Enter your value. And then we have that scanln package. Inside this, we need to pass the address of the variable on which we are storing it. After that, what we have to do is we have to check the difference between the lottery and the user input. So let's do that. So let's create a variable called diff. Inside this, we'll store the difference between the lottery and the user input. Again, this thing can be minus. In order to round up to only positive value, we have a package called EBS. Wait, let me show you. And this package only accepts float values. So first we need to typecast this difference into float. Yeah. So what I've done here is we have first taken the difference between the lottery and the user input. Again, this is an integer. First, we need to typecast it to float because ABS only accepts float values, as you can see here. And then we are storing it into diff. Now we'll compare diff. So if diff is less than or equal to 50, then what we could print is you won $100 as we have discussed. So yeah. And again, the second condition is if it is between 50 and it is less than 100. Less than or equal to, we can do both the things here. So else if diff is greater than 50, and as I have told you, and is a logical operator which compares different boolean value, and any of this boolean value is false, then it will be false. If both of them are true, then only it will be true. So if diff is less than or equal to 100, then what we could do is again we could print something like you won $50 or something. And again, if it is more than that, then just print you lost. So yeah, this is the basic game which I was talking about. Now let's execute this. Welcome to the game. Now I need to enter the value. Let's enter what we have 250 here now. So let's guess 240. See, the difference is less than 50, so it gives me you $100. You could again execute it like let us say like some higher value. So as you can see, the difference is 51, which is between 50 and 100. That's why it gives me you won $50. And now if I'll get a higher difference, then it would say yeah, you lost. See, as you can, and also let us print this diff. So you could see here that's always positive. So our value is 250, right? And what we're doing is we have subtracting 250 with user input. So let us enter some value which is greater than 250, like 300. So as you can see, it's 50 and it's positive. So our package is also working correctly. So that's all from this video. I hope you like it, and please do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And thank you for watching.